guys. As a seasoned senior citizen who's been employed for over 16 years, I think one thing I can share with you that's most important, one of the important things, especially if you are looking to work in corporate or a small company or a bank, you need to invest your time in YouTube. Learn how to answer the phone, learn how to speak, learn how to greet, learn how to construct an email, write an email, go back to basics. By basics, spelling someone's name with a capital, starting with a capital letter, and then the rest in small letters, unless you're using all capital letters. The name of a place, those basics in English. I would invest in that. I've come across a couple of people that still miss those basics. I don't know if now in varsity they do that communications class, but when I was back in the day, we had a communications class, which was I think it was in year 2 or something, or year 1. We had a communication class. We were taught how to write an email. I think if you don't know what the company culture is, if you don't know if they prefer formal or informal, always go with the formal. That will never, at least go with the formal. Then you can sort of learn how everyone in the company, if they're more casual. But then every time you're dealing with the client, with the customer, you need to take the formal route. You need to make sure that you are formal, thanking them for the email. Those are the basics of creating that relationships and showing that the customer is important to you. Invest in telephone etiquette. For example, thank you for calling ABC company. You are through to XYZ. How may I assist you? Those kind of things. Instead of picking up the phone and saying, hello, hi, don't, like those basics. And also fix your face. Come across as welcoming and warm, especially if you are in the front, if you interact with customers. So I think those are the basics that you need to invest in just as a person. Those are very, very important basics that you need to invest in. If you are interacting with customers, you are in your company, just make sure that you go on YouTube. The best thing to do, which I wasn't good at this stuff as well, the best thing to do is to practice in your mirror. Go into YouTube, practice, write down the scripts, and then you'll go into your mirror and then you practice. My first job when I came to Joburg was in a company, in a small company, but I was in reception. That lady taught me telephone etiquette. That lady taught me, the lady that employed me, the boss lady, taught me telephone etiquette, taught me how to speak and how to greet customers and how to interact with people in a professional manner, because I think her background was in banking. So she was from a very, very corporate place, and how to dress as well, how to dress in a corporate environment. So I got that from her, and that stuck with me. I think that is the basic. A lot of people are missing those basics, especially constructing an email. When you're sending out an email, please make that extra effort. Make that extra effort to write it in a professional manner. Now there are things like ChatGPT. On ChatGPT, you can write your email and then take it to ChatGPT and say, rewrite in a professional manner or reconstruct this email. So yeah, that's one of the things that I think would set you apart from other people, or set you apart in your role, is how you communicate. When an email comes from you, even if your boss writes an email and say, hey, please go to the printer, just an example, you can say, hi, noted, I'm on my way to the printer, thank you. Like how you respond to the email, you don't have to say sure. You don't have to say no problem. Just write it nicely and say, hi, thank you for inviting me to the printer. I'll be there in 5 minutes. Thank you. Just make an extra effort when you're writing an email, extra effort when you're communicating. If I was starting out in my career, I would invest more time in communication skills and make sure that you come across as professional as possible. You know, one thing about being professional, even if your messaging is incorrect, but no one can be offended. No one can be offended. You can only be corrected. But then if your message is incorrect as well, what you said and how you delivered that message is also incorrect, then it leaves room for people to be offended. So just take care of those things. And you're gonna be okay in your career. Good luck.